Hello Gemini, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Gemini for the week of October 17th. Now do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's go and get into it here, Gemini. Now I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, the After Tarot, as well as the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below if you'd like to pick them up for yourself. Let's get all the cards out here. Please do make sure that you are subscribed to this channel if you've not already for regular content. Really helps my channel grow in a big way. All right. Cool. Let's see here. I think that's good enough to me. We'll go ahead and put this right here, and then we'll also take a couple of these oracle cards. All right. Cool. Energy on the bottom. You have the Empress. So Empress is mother energy, okay? I felt like that was something that wanted to come in as soon as I said that. Typically, the Empress is a major card of abundance in the tarot. You can see that Empress is surrounded by abundance here. And this is definitely a good omen to find in a reading. However, I do think that there's something connecting to the mother here that you are working through, and I feel like, Geminis, this has been coming in for you recently in my readings for whatever reason. Mother drama or something connected to the mother, or maybe even your own motherhood as well if you are a mother and you're watching. There's something here going on with this, I think, for some of you. And we'll try to get some additional messages about that as we go along, but let's go ahead and just dive in here. So in the overall situation, you do have this energy of separation here with the Three of Swords. So I actually have two threes here in the middle. So threes connect to groups of people and other people. The Three of Swords is a separation typically between you and another person. You know, this can be typically, something connected to marriage. In this case, because you have the Hierophant next to it, the Three of Swords and the Hierophant would maybe suggest that there is a divorce here that you're maybe dealing with. It's not on the horizon because it's either already happened or it's in the middle of happening here with the Hierophant and the Three of Swords in the previous and in the current situation. So it's not on the horizon, it's already happened for some of you. Obviously, there could also just be a separation in your relationship here as well. There's something that is challenging here, okay? There's something that's challenging here that you are separating from at this time. You have something very challenging. I just have to, there's something challenging here in the upper row with the Tower, the Page of Swords, and the Death card. So this is one of these readings where I will say, I don't re-roll, I don't turn the camera off, reshuffle, and restart a reading. That's not the way I do it. So whatever comes out, comes out. I try to make it as positive as possible. But this is one of these readings where, if this is causing you anxiety or stressing you out, you might want to click off. Also, if things are going well for you, this simply might not be the message. I would say check out your rising sign or another sign. But anyway, that's kind of my disclaimer here for a reading like this. Now, in the past, you have the Tower, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Swords here showing up. So this is a clear, sudden change. For some of you, now there are a couple timelines that are coming in here that I'm reading. Some of you have been cheated on with the Three of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Wands. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Wands. Classic combination of cheating, and then also throw in the Tower, which is a shock, a disruption, an upheaval, something that collapses in your life, or it can be. It's also in a more positive way. It's about a blessing in disguise. But there's been some sort of clown energy here. Somebody really deceived you, somebody cheated on you. There's something that happened here that was very painful for you to kind of go through in the past. And this felt like maybe your world was sort of collapsing here with the Tower and the Seven of Swords. I don't like the Seven of Swords because I've seen it come in for many people when there's like workplace gossip or there's gossip going on here or something like this. There might have also been, something that happened with your mother. Again, I am not forecasting this. I'm saying that this has already happened. And so if things are good, you have nothing to stress about, just to be very clear. This is showing up as already happened in your life. But the Seven of Swords, so some of you here, there could also be, so the one timeline is I think there was like some cheating going on, and I think that there's like a separation in that area. Now, this other timeline here, the Hierophant can connect to the work or to the workplace, I should say, the workplace, the place that you are employed. And with the Seven of Swords, that would suggest that perhaps there's been some, backstabbing. Maybe somebody's trying to get a leg up on you for a job raise or a promotion, or, there's rumors going around. This situation could be happening. And the reason that this is so negative is because it's not just one thing, right? So like one card never makes a reading, as you've heard many other readers say, and that is the truth. But it's just like compounding here, right? Because we have this really challenging situation with the Tower. Normally, I like to say that the Tower is a blessing in disguise. It provides you with a way out of a challenging situation. But in this case, it does seem like there's been some sort of like destructive situation. Now, what I will say on the other end of that is, if you are in a relationship with a cheater, it's hard to see this now, but knowing the truth is actually a blessing in disguise. And the reason is that you can move past that person now, right? Because that person was never going to be, once a cheater, always a cheater. And I don't understand why people, I'll be real, I don't understand why people get back together with cheaters. I just don't get it. I don't think I'll ever get it. But, it's one of those things where once you have the truth, you can then move on to something else, or to somebody else who actually loves you or cares about you, right? And the same is true for a workplace, which is like, if you're dealing with challenging people, knowing the truth provides you with a way out to be able to find, a better workplace, a place where people actually value you. In the current situation, you have the Page of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Three of Wands here. So the Page of Swords, this could be, typically the Page of Swords can really connect to like challenging news or disappointing news or news of delay. The reason being is this is a challenging person. The Page of Swords is seen as a challenging person. They are ready for a battle, or they're ready for a fight. And again, here's this thing where there's like arguing going on, or there's some sort of like separation here that's happening with Three of Swords, Page of Swords. Something like this is going on for you here. And, could it connect to the mother? It could, with the Empress on the bottom, but it could also connect to, partnership as well in your life, some other partner as well. This could certainly be the case here. Now, there is a silver lining that's beginning to form for you in this reading, which is this Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Empress in and of itself is a good card. But the Three of Wands here, this is about growth and expansion, and it's also about discovery of something new. And this person here on the card is really like sort of like an explorer or an adventurer. They like to go explore what's out there and see what's out there. And, if anything, you are giving yourself a new opportunity to see what's out there, as a result of you moving on from somebody, or somebody falling out of your life, or a challenging situation. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take time to process your emotions, or to feel the way that you feel. I'm certainly not telling you not to feel the way that you feel, and spend time, doing that. But it does give you an opportunity to grow here very clearly with this Three of Wands. Now, I will say the number 3 can also connect to other people. And so again, there's just like with the Page of Swords there, and then, you may have found out from a friend of a friend or something like this that happened, or there might have been news that spread or something like this. Towards in the future, you have the Death card, the King of Cups, and you also have the Queen of Pentacles here. So what I like about the Death card is the Death card speaks to a transformation. And what I like about this for you is I don't think that you are fighting this, okay? I don't think that you're trying to swim upstream here. I think that you are embracing whatever comes next. In fact, what might be happening here is, you may have taken some time to zoom out. And I think you're kind of getting big picture vibes about your life, about what's next, about what's coming, about who might be coming in, about all of the possibilities that you have. And this is a transformation for you, right? This is you embracing a new side of yourself, a new aspect of yourself, so on and so forth. And I will say that there could be like a Scorpio here in the future for some of you, or there could also be a Cancer as well. There's also this earth energy here as well with the Queen of Pentacles. But you do have two people here in the future. The King of Cups is a good partner in the tarot. They're seen as a good partner, somebody who can really understand you emotionally. And doesn't matter what gender they are. I don't attach gender to my cards. And so, this could be somebody that comes in for you in the future, or somebody that you meet in the future that has that sort of part of themselves. If you are here and you're in this love timeline and you're still here. You also have this Queen of Pentacles, which obviously this could be speaking to an earth sign. Some of you might have moved past a Taurus, or there might have been some Taurus energy here with the Hierophant and now this Queen of Pentacles. But really what I think the Queen of Pentacles is providing in this reading is stability and some type of grounded energy that I think is probably coming in for you. Or what I should say is probably that you're embracing. I feel like some of you are embracing some type of grounded energy as a result of like just a period of time that felt like a total whirlwind, that felt like, wow, how did this, it's almost like you got like a truth smack, like you got smacked with the truth. Kind of a weird way of saying it, but you got smacked with the truth, That's kind of like what I feel like happened here. So let's start to clarify this situation. Now, if you're still here and you're still enjoying this reading, please do hit the subscribe button, really helps me out. All right, let's see what we have. So you have the Odin card. I love that card. Psychic insight, your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. What did I say? Truth. Then you have White Eagle, ancestor spirit, connect to your lineage, a family wound or pattern can be healed now. I think that this, you might be, what is that saying? Like we date our mothers and our fathers, like when we date somebody, the characteristics of that person that we're dating might be like our mother or our father. It's almost like something like that is happening here. You have the Chariot, Charity, prayer and contemplation, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive, as well as Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace, share your gifts with grace, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Okay, like I said, I do think that there's a silver lining here beginning to form. Also, since I said the Chariot and I said Cancer before, there might be a Cancer coming in, the zodiac sign Cancer. Some of you might have that coming in. All right, let's go ahead and let's start to clarify this reading. Wow, so you have the Devil clarifying the Tower, the Seven of Pentacles clarifying the Hierophant, and you have the Seven of Cups clarifying the the Seven of Swords. So 777 here, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords in the past. Here's the thing, 777 for me always means that your spirit team is with you. Your spirit guides are with you. They're watching you, they're protecting you. Even through the face of upheaval, something like this, something as challenging as this reading. And the Devil is hedonism, okay? The Devil can be a card that indicates toxic energy. You have it with the Tower. The Devil comes before the Tower. The Devil is number 15, the Tower is number 16. The Devil would be cheating, the Tower would be finding out that somebody's cheating, right? And this is what I feel like is happening here. Seven of Cups, you feel confused, you can't believe that this happened. Seven of Cups with the Seven of Swords, you can't believe that this happened. And it really, I think, for some of you, this spun you out a little bit, which that's normal in a reading like this. I mean, yeah, and then you have the Seven of Pentacles here as well. Seven of Pentacles is all about some sort of long-term situation. It's like with the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles, That's like a marriage energy. You have the Queen of Wands, yep. You have the Three of Wands, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. So we have the Three of Wands twice, and I think you're ready to take flight. If you look at this illustration, the hawk is taking flight. And yeah, I think that you're ready to take flight. I think that this has been very challenging for you to deal with, but we had 3 sevens here, we have 3 threes here. 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. And I get the sense that you're surrounded by good energy, okay? And what I mean by that is you're surrounded by your spirit team at this time. Like you maybe haven't been surrounded by good energy in partnerships, but you're spiritually, I get the sense that you're surrounded by good energy and that you are protected. Queen of Wands, let me tell you this. So the Queen of Wands, everybody wants to get with the Queen of Wands, okay? They have many suitors. They are attractive to many people. So on one hand, I think that, if you've been cheated on, you won't have a problem finding somebody else. I don't think that's the problem. Okay? I don't think that's the problem here. I think, on the other hand, the Queen of Wands has a really big issue with commitment sometimes. Same with the King of Wands. They have a really big issue with commitment in partnerships because they're living life. And so this might be another thing that's resonating with you. The Ten of Pentacles is family energy. It's also major abundance. You do have major abundance energy here with the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles, but also family energy. It's almost like, you could be getting a nice divorce settlement or something like this that's happening. As challenging as that sounds, but something like that could be happening here. I also think that some of you are really focused on your career, and you're being given an opportunity to sort of reframe where you're going in the future because of this upheaval that has happened. You have the Six of Wands, you have the Ten of Wands, and you have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so lots of queens coming in here. We have 3 queens now. And yeah, there's this silver lining, which is I get the sense that you're going to be taking a victory lap here in the future with this Six of Wands. 10 of Wands is a burden. Obviously, this has been challenging. I think for some of you, the next person you find, this will be somebody who's the real deal. Yeah, next person you find, this will be the real deal. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. 8 of Cups. Yeah, right now you're just figuring out this person's picking up the pieces, this person's walked away, and you're figuring out what's next. So, wow, if you're still here, I appreciate you. But challenging reading, one of the more challenging readings I've done in many, many months, I think, here on YouTube. So, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you in the next reading.